Gamecocks. Rocky and all of his friends ready to go and amped up for what we have in store. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and when you've got a team that makes it into the top 25, now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on another team from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense will have the first possession of the game. And all eyes will be on this man because he is electrifying every time he touches the ball.
I mean, so much fun to watch. Can hit home runs, can make big plays. Everything in this offense starts with that grown man.
What I really like about him, too, is he's versatile, right? He can carry the rock, he can catch the football, he's good at blocking. This guy stays on the field for a reason.
Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
It seems like Derek is a play and I talked about this 2 days ago. I think we might see an off-road season from Derek Stingley, and that's a big help. He stays healthy and has yet to play a full NFL season. But look, guys, 11 games last year. Was locking down in the playoffs. I cannot wait for 2024 Derek Stingley. Now this one we have John Mechie had Ford in a blender. What's a Kate?
You wouldn't serve a breakfast that isn't cooked all the way. Or tie just one shoe. So when it comes to immunizations, doctors recommend local series. Every dose matters.
All of your batteries are dying all the time. This is no longer a problem because you can just instantly order some rounds. You need to unlimited power. DoorDash.
This move. Oh my God. Oh my God. Run that back.
Look, Betsy. That's Mitch.
Run that back. Guys, that's embarrassing. John Mitchell might have an emergence, and John Crumpler shot out the guys, that's embarrassing. John Mitchell might have an emergence, and John Crumpler shot out the put out, in my opinion, a hot take. Right? Just Mitchell is going to show the Houston Texans this, something this year that is going to make the transition away from the bondage much easier because of what John Mitchell showed. Now, when I saw him in the red zone today, of course, look, it was in the rain, however, that favored the defense. John Mitchell was absolutely destroying dudes in the red zone. I mean, I'm talking about 1, 2, 3 yards of separation as soon as he did his break. John Mitchell was eating today. Look, I'm going to put what I want to see from John Mitchell this year. If he can give me 300 yards, if he can give me 3 or 4 touchdowns, that is a solid year for John Mitchell. 2 years ago was this was tense. But man,
Yeah, he should have 400 yards.
Shout
Keep
out
it
to
400
John
yards.
Mitchell. He's been having himself a very strong
About 3
training
400
camp.
yards.
I think that's day 7 of Texas. Right. Give me 300 yards. As soon as he did position away from Stephon Diggs, much easier because of what John Mitchell showed you. Now, listen, when I saw him in the red zone today, of course, look, it was in the rain. However, that's because of the defense. John Mitchell was absolutely going in the red zone. I mean, I'm talking about 1 to 2 to 3 yards of separation as soon as he did his press. John Mitchell was heated today. And look, I'm going to put what I want to see from John Mitchell this year. If he can give me 300 yards, if he can give me 3 touchdowns, that is a solid year for John Mitchell. But 2 years ago, was dealing with cancer. But man, just absolutely routed Ford up. Shout out to John Mitchell. He's been having himself a very strong training camp. 7 Texas training camp practice. I mean, you just see how ugly the weather is. It's just not like the sky is black. It was like that the entire time. Like, let me show you me and Harley, dude. We were struggling out there. This was some photos that I took. But this was early in the morning. This is about 5:10 in the morning, and it just continued. You see, me and Harley were soaked at this point. Our shirts are sticking to our stomachs. It's still raining right here, folks, and the crowd was still lining up to see this Houston Texans team. Let's see, do I have any clips today? Oh, this is Stephon Diggs. No, not Stephon Diggs, the other one. This was BG doing his safety work, his nickel work, slot cornerback work. That's enough of mine. We're going to go ahead and go to Cody Stoops. Shout out to my guy Stoops. A fantastic job covering this team. Go to his profile at Cody_Stoops to see the interviews that he does. This is where he tweeted over John Alexander. Officials ruled this one a catch from Noah Brown, and I think it's the right call. Oh. Is both feet in bounds?
Oh?
Did he catch that?
Yeah, he caught that.
That's a catch, ladies and gentlemen.
That's a catch.
That's a touchdown. Dude, NFL reps, when they're on, they're on. This Houston Texans wide receiving core is deep. You see here, John Mitchell was cooking in one-on-one drills. Derek Stingley pass break up here.
The new 290 horsepower Kia.
We got Lassiter versus Collins.
You got your mama down now? Come here.
We got Stephon Diggs one-on-one.
We'll give it green. Can't have both. Can't have both. Go give me green. All right. Don't give me green. Don't give me those green. Which one you want, Chloe? Which one you want? Which one? Pick which one you want. You got me both. Which one you want?
You know, the weather was absolutely horrible today. It was a great time. It really was. The Houston Texans, they could have easily answered practice. The rain was that bad. However, a lot of people would be mad, and I would have had to say, hey, I understand, but we got to protect the guys who played millions of dollars a week to win us football
there were some ups and downs, and the way he handled it, honestly, was very mature. So he's in a lot better space. He's had a really good spring. He's popped some runs here in practice, and you're starting to see some of the things that he saw, we saw in Florida, that we saw as a rookie. And he had some good plays last year. I think the good plays are get drowned out by some of the negative plays, and then everybody kind of those get sort of accentuated a little bit more than they should. So again, like great kid, great attitude. He's going to help our football team, move on. I have zero clue about what exactly might have been going on, but knowing Damian Pierce and knowing how much he cares about people, about his teammates, his energy in general, I know it was nothing trivial. So without knowing any of the particulars, I got to hope that that same guy with 1 year experience in this scheme and having devoted himself to it in the offseason might come back much, much different. He's looked really good in camp. He's looked way more decisive. Being decisive is big because remember, one cut ago, that's what saves our lives all the time. You got to make your decision, you got to take that cut, you got to be vertical. You see that a lot, and you might think, oh yeah, there's no tackling so much. You can tell. Compared to last year, I think you can tell the difference. Compared to last year this time. And whether you're getting tackled or not, the decision making is the same. So the transfer over in the games in the regular season, but he's shown evidence that there's improvement there. Titus Howard spoke about how Damian's looked the other day as well.
DP is DP. DP is one of the most talented running backs I played with. And I think this year is like probably one of the most explosive I've seen him. Even more than his rookie year. He looks faster, he's leaner, he's still, can run the ball very hard, but I think he's in a great spot too. With Joe Mixon back there, man. We got to do it front.
He's DP. Not an OnlyFans type of way, but Damian Pierce type of way. He's DP, which we all know means running like you're on the Jerry Springer show, running fully due before you fall down. And that is a very, very good thing. The question is, okay, this is an improvement. How big of an improvement can it be? What's it look like on paper? Joe Mixon's going to be the bell cow. He's 28 years old, and I don't think the Texans want Joe Mixon getting 25 carries per game. You're going to want to use Damian Pierce or perhaps Jordan, who will be likely the subject of another video coming up because I'm very intrigued by Jordan. I do think that if this offense gets the run game going, and remember, they struggled last year. They looked a lot better after Devin Singletary took over in the second half of the season. They still weren't necessarily a team that could run it when they needed to run the ball. But if we look at other Kyle Shanahan and Sean McVay style offenses, when it's magnificently, we should anticipate a whole lot of seven-man boxes with wide receivers on the field. I think there's a very good chance that Damian Pierce surpasses his performance as a rookie, even working as the backup in terms of yards per carry, broken tackles, touchdowns, etc., etc., etc. I love this kid. I think he's everything that's good about football. He's exactly the type of way I would want my own son to play football. It's somebody you can talk about. And I'm hoping for the best for him, and I can't wait to watch him play in these preseason games and hopefully on into the regular season.
You just announced yourself and you put out 21 reps just like that. So,
yeah, it could have been 21 if I had tennis shoes on. I ain't had them through. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If I wasn't getting a lot of carries, if I was productive in college, let's do the same thing in the NFL, because, nowadays it's running back by committee. I'm just ready to play ball with some great guys, man, especially in the running back room. Running backs got to stick together, man, I'm just ready to get there, I'm ready to see what gets exposed, man. Yeah, man, thank you. I can't wait to get there.
One of the promises we make to our clients is to leave no stone unturned. When I say no stone, I mean every stone we have will speck of sand. When the tragedy strikes, we want to be there in their corner. For tomorrow, call on.
Oh, look, Cody, I gotta go see something real quick.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to run RPO with the test out of the touchdown. So what's going to do for the steps, so I'm going to try to figure out what RPO is for this time. So we have a stand on the inside with a left receiver on the line of scrimmage and a run to the right. Go out for a right back. There's a couple ways to do this. If the defense starts coming inwards towards you, listening, it should be an automatic throw to that right receiver. Run back that receiver. If you see the defense got to stay back and wait for the pass, you can hand off to your running back. Now, if you want to hand off to your running back, there's a couple ways to do this. One, you can just wait until you're not going to throw it and the quarterback will automatically hand it off to your running back. Or if you know it's going to be the run because you see the defense standing back, hold down Y or whatever button the running back has, and it's automatically handed off to your running back. Now, if you want to throw it to the receiver, make sure it's a quick throw because your offensive line won't get a penalty for passing on the receiver. So as a slant route, you want to make sure you're going to make that cut to that throw. And make sure you're going to come with the two steps. First, they're going to hand off to the running back, and that's going to go from the defense. That's going to be the pass. That's just want to throw it in there or hand it off to the defense. Now I'm going to pass it to show you that one. Ready, quick throw right here. And we want to make sure that goes quick. Now, I'll actually pay attention to this one to do the defense. You see the kind of playing in the bench? Now we got two guys for line of scrimmage and kind of going outward. This is an automatic handoff. They're not going to do that. So I'm just going to go down line and let my running back do his thing and making sure he can get the first down. Once we throw this video, throw this piece of light.
So if I tell you to get my line right to achieve my ambitions, like say for better.
The quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
They go to the ground. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's bounced out of bounds, but not for a very productive pickup.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big. When he gets that handoff going to the right, he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
And that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
Yes, sir. When you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
Back to pass, it's Sellers. It's complete. Jumped on top of the pile.
And as a quarterback, when you're throwing these slant routes against man coverage, location is so important. You want to put the football in a place that your receiver can catch the ball and continue advancing it. So nice job by that QB, putting the football right on the face mask of his wide receiver.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
He's looking to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Harvard. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
It's caught. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive, if he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
He caught it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 85 yards. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown.
Dropped right in there.
They're lining up.
There you go. 16. 16 yards.
He'll bring it out. It's Durham. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The LSU Tigers offense has its first opportunity of the day. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This just is such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays. So him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great match.
They got that against our bullshit. There go.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They're getting this guy lathered up. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's just an example of the defense having a better play call than you have on offense. I like the creativity offensively, but how about the defense having their cornerback in position to make the play?
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. Getting some heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Quarterback sacks is a trend that this offense would like to put an end to pretty quick. Somehow they were able to win their last game out, even though they gave up 4 sacks in that one. That was a huge point of emphasis for this coaching staff. And here early in this first quarter, they've now already given up 1.
That bitch.
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes a move. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the run. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited. The fans aren't going crazy. But those are the plays that in the 4th quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout, so you get tired and get worn down in the fourth quarter.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. The ball forced the incompletion.
And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. Looking for a block. It's Durham. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Now on 2nd and short after that pickup. Direct snap. Lowers those pads. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. We'll start the quarter offense, about to snap it on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy that's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Not much there on the run. He gets one to the 31. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff.
God damn it.
Touchdown, Tiger. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's perfect. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Miami is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now. But those fans that were there when the U was the U, they know this game is not over. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ball State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Got a potty, Chloe?
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Takes it the other way.
What? Stop right there.